Deadly pattern at media, 6 young stars gone. What is really going on? Beijing. At least 6 young artists signed to eMedia have died under mysterious or officially unexplained circumstances in recent years. Each case, taken by itself, might be dismissed as tragic. But stacked together, the pattern demands explanations, accountability, and a reckoning with what may lie beneath the glamour of China's entertainment industry. Who died? And how? According to media investigations, including reports from the Economic Times, the following are among the artists associated with eMedia/Tianyu Media whose deaths or disappearances raise alarming questions. In 2006, singer Tan Beishi died in what was described as an unusual car accident. That in 2011, actor Shang Yubo reportedly fell from a rooftop after wandering for hours. In 2015, rising star Bian Su died after falling from a building in Tianjin. In 2016, singer-actor Qiao Renliang was found dead in his home in Shanghai. Police ruled suicide. In 2017, actress Jiao Ren fell from a hotel in Suzhou. Police ruled it an accidental fall while intoxicated. On September 11, 2025, actor-singer Yu Menglong, also known as Alan Yu, age 37, died after falling from a Beijing apartment building. Authorities ruled his death accidental due to intoxication. Why this pattern cannot be ignored? Each death involves a young performer, often rising or at the cusp of major success, aligned with the same agency. Many of the deaths involve falls from height, roofs, or buildings, a similarity that raises legitimate suspicion. Official investigations have been concluded quickly, frequently classified as accidents or suicides, with limited public forensic detail. That social media investigation and fan communities have identified videos or audio leaks that challenge the official narrative in several cases, leading to censorship or removal of content on Chinese platforms. What might actually be happening? We cannot say with public certainty that there is murder. However, the convergence of these factors suggests several possibilities. Exploitation. Young talent may be contracted in ways that impose enormous pressure, financial obligation, or unsustainable work hours. Cover UPS. If the investigation is swift, opaque, and leaves out key forensic or CCTV evidence, there is a risk that the true circumstances of death are being hidden. Liability and risk management. From a cynical perspective, an agency might view a rising young star with undisclosed high-risk contracts, endorsements, debt, obligations, as a liability if that star speaks out or cannot meet demands. Laundering or coercion. Conspiracy theories abound that eMedia may act as a front in which rising stars are used to channel money, endorsements, or influence, and when they become a risk, something worse happens. While unproven, the lack of transparency creates fertile ground for this suspicion. What crime or mechanism may be in play? Contractual fraud or coercion. If artists are bound by unfair or illegal contracts, the company may commit civil wrongs at least, and possibly criminal ones. Negligence leading to death. If the company forces excessively unsafe conditions, fatigue, or fails to protect its talent, it may be liable for wrongful death. Obstruction of justice/cover-up. If investigations into these deaths are manipulated or suppressed, that itself may amount to criminal obstruction. Potential homicide/complicity. If any death was not accidental but the result of deliberate harm, then homicide investigations should be triggered. At present, official rulings avoid this route. What must happen now? Immediate demands independent external inquiry into eMedia's business practices, the contracts of the deceased artists, and the circumstances of each death. Full transparency on forensic reports, CCTV footage, witness statements, and corporate records surrounding these cases, protections for whistleblowers, ex-artists, and families who may fear repercussions for speaking out in China's entertainment system. International scrutiny. Media platforms, streaming services, investor firms, and talent agencies outside China should refuse to turn a blind eye. Talent pipelines should not feed this kind of opacity. Regulatory reform in China's entertainment industry. Enforcement of labor, health, and safety standards, especially for young performers, must be non-negotiable. The wider significance. This is not just gossip or celebrity drama. It may indicate a deeper systemic crisis, an industry that commodifies young talent, uses them for profit, and discards them when the cost, risk, or demand shifts. When deaths become a pattern, it is no longer simply individual tragic events. It is a structural failure of protection, ethics, and accountability. Final word. 6 young stars are dead. Their names: Tan Beishi, Shang Yuba, Biansu, Qiao Renliang, Jiao Ren Yumenglong. That list may grow unless action is taken. Media must provide real answers. The Chinese authorities must ensure independent investigations. And the world must stop pretending this is just another accident. Because if it is only a coincidence, let them prove it beyond doubt. If it is not, the price of silence is measured in lives wasted and truth compromised. For accuracy, the information is compiled from Indian and international media reportage and fan community investigations. The exact causes and details of each death remain contested. This article calls for genuine transparency and investigation.
Wide world, remember these names. Qin Shi Fang Li Qi Guang Guang, Chen King Song, Song Yi Ren, Yuan Zi Wen, Yun Zi Hao, Gao Tai Yu, Tian He Rong, Jiao Mai Qi, Fu Zi Chao, Fen Shi Qi, Zhou Hao, Chang Jia Wei, Hu Haiyang Kai Ji Demons sheltered by dictatorship, lawless, merciless killers all. World, remember his name, Yumenglong. His passion is the sharpest cry, the system itself stands guilty. His death, the truth it can't deny. When power becomes a shield, human hearts are torn apart, but the light you